Shalom from northern Israel. You can see Mount Tabor behind me. I'm right now in the Galilee, and you can hear the peace here. But even though you can hear the peace, there's a lot of rumors of war, and Israel is bracing for a possible attack, massive attack from Iran, maybe orchestrated by Iran, but executed by all of its proxies in Yemen, Iraq, in Lebanon, Hezbollah. So this is really intensive, dramatic events. I have to say that most highways, even though it's the weekend, most highways that lead to the north are pretty empty, and families are kind of staying home. I don't know if it's because it's hot outside or it's because they want to be near a bomb shelter. But we have seen reports that Hezbollah is evacuating all of its important sites and commanding offices, if you can call it this way, in Beirut, in Dahia. That's following Israel's attack in the heart of Beirut, and not only in Beirut, but in the most powerful stronghold of Hezbollah, in the Dahia neighborhood. And that's, of course, we're talking about that, but at the same time, also this assassination of Ismail Haniyeh, the senior leader of Hamas, that took place in the heart of Tehran. And they're pointing the blaming finger at Israel. So this is the situation right now. Iran closed its airspace a few days ago. Cyprus, it's reported that Cyprus is going to close its airspace at 5 o'clock today, local time. And that being said, several airlines canceled their operations in Israel due to the high intense times and hour. So basically everybody is waiting to see what's going to happen. I do have to say that Friday is a holy day for Muslims, so we don't know what is going to happen, but it is very serious, because the United States, they sent several warships to the Middle East. They're sending now, as well as an aircraft carrier, they're also sending an additional batch of fighter jets. They sent some troops. They also said that if Israel is attacked, so they will help Israel and to also intercept whatever attack may come. But yeah, so basically Israel is facing a multi-front war from all fronts. We did not call for this war, and but I do have to say that our enemies have to remember that Israel also never lost a war. So all wars waged on Israel ended up with the side that attacked Israel being defeated. So that's a note to our enemies. And I just want to let you guys understand what's going on here, because since the beginning of the war, 19,000, actually more than 19,000 rockets were launched at Israel. Now, I just want you to imagine, if, I'm not saying 19,000, not even 1,000, not even 10, if one rocket was fired at your country, if one rocket was fired at the United States, you would expect your country to fire back, to retaliate, and to do everything in its power to defend you. So that's what we're seeing right now happening in Israel. There were a lot of some sensitive factories that deal with dangerous chemicals received an order to shut down, and several parking lots in Israel were turned into. I know in particular in Tiberias that they're preparing to be able to treat wounded people in parking lots, and people are gathering more food. So, and I'm not saying this to cause panic, but just to let you know how serious this situation is. Keep in mind that Israel has one of the best defense systems in the world, the Iron Dome. I think they're gonna start using the Iron Beam, which is a laser beam that intercepts targets. But in the last attack that Iran attacked Israel, it fired ballistic missiles that are much bigger, much more dangerous. So this is a very serious situation, but at the same time, we cannot let the enemy ruin our lives and ruin the peace that we have. So keep that in mind. Keep Israel in your prayers this Shabbat. Some Pentagon officials claim that Israel is going to come under attack in the next 72 hours. They said that 48 hours ago, I think, or was it 24 hours ago? So anyways, they do anticipate a major attack on Israel. When that happens, we need our friends to stand with us today more than ever. Pray for the peace, not just of Jerusalem, but of the entire nation. We don't hate our neighbors. And you see that Israel does not want to target civilians. You see how precise the attack was on the Hezbollah commander in Beirut and whoever did the attack in Tehran. It was very precise to only target that terrorist. So with that being said, I just want to thank you so much for your prayers. They mean a lot to us here in Israel, and it's in times of darkness that true friends show up. So from the Galilee, from the beautiful, it's such a beautiful day here, but from my beautiful homeland, my beautiful holy land and country, I'm sending you blessings for this weekend. May we see peace, and may we see an end to the conflicts